What's up, guys? Welcome to MLB Daily Picks with Tanner Kern. 388 and 315 on the season. We were 3-5 yesterday. Thank you to everyone who reached out to me on social media to heckle me about my bad performance yesterday. I really genuinely do appreciate it. But here's the thing. We're still winning 55% of the time. Today's another day. Baseball is a game where we put the bad stuff behind us. We slump bust overnight. We move on and we get some wins today. So all those people, you'll be eating your words today after we get a huge win today on Tuesday, May 25th. Let's rock and roll, baby. Before we get into it, though, subscribe to the Sports 2.0 Network on YouTube. So much great content. Thank you to everyone who subscribed. I think we went up 5 subscribers overnight ever since the episode of Between the Lines yesterday. So thank you guys so much for that. Let's get to 400 wins today. That's the goal. We're 388 and 315 on the season. Let's get to 400 wins. Is it likely? Maybe. Is it probable? Maybe. I don't know. But I'm going to sure try my ass off to get to 400 wins today. Cubs versus Pirates. Jake Arrieta on the mound. Pittsburgh doesn't have a pitcher named, but it doesn't matter who's throwing for the Pittsburgh Pirates. I don't care if it's JT Brubaker or not. The Cubs are winning this game. The Cubs are screwing their front office right now because they're not good enough. They're not really good enough to, trade away everyone and get a lot of value off some of their free agents like Chris Bryant, Anthony Rizzo, upcoming free agents, but they're not really bad enough to trade everyone away. They're not good enough to win anything. So they're kind of in limbo right now. They're probably going to keep everyone and then lose value at the end of the season. Another story for a different day. It doesn't matter who Pittsburgh's throwing. Cubs win today. Then you got the Phillies and the Marlins. The Phillies are not good at baseball anymore for some reason. I don't know why. Velasquez is throwing against Sandy Alcantara. I love Alcantara. Is he as good as Taylor Rogers yesterday? No, I'm going to go with the Phillies. I think they get game 2 in this series. The Marlins are good. We knew the Marlins were going to be okay. They're that kind of team that's pesky. They're going to be at the bottom of the National League East, but not by much. Then we got the Reds and the Nationals. It's Max Scherzer day. Go with the Nationals. I don't know if you have seen the Nats as of late, but Juan Soto, Trey Turner, they're hitting the ball. They're starting to roll. We got Scherzer on the bump, 4-2. I like those odds against Tyler Mahle. Then the Blue Jays and the Yankees. Blue Jays making their first trip back to the Bronx since the opening week of the season, since the opening series, actually. Corey Kluber is on the mound, coming off the no-no. It's hard to argue with that. The Blue Jays were swept by the Rays. They did not look good. They lost 14-7 yesterday. Now, that was an extra inning game where the Rays just ran away with it in the 11th inning. I'm still going to go with the Yankees in this game. Corey Kluber throws a gem, 4-2. Steven Matz has been very good. He's 5-2. I don't care, though. They're playing the Savages in New York. You know what that means? These guys are savages in the box. They don't lose. Indians, Tigers. Aaron Savali versus Tarek Skubal. I went with the Tigers yesterday, and that was a poor decision on my part. Aaron Savale and the Indians lock it up. Then we got the Rockies and the Mets. Mets beat the Rockies yesterday. I picked the Mets. I don't know why. I'm done picking the Mets. From now on, I'm done picking the Mets. As you can see, it's Jacob deGrom day. I'm still not going to pick the Mets. I'm just going to pick Jacob deGrom. That's who I'm picking today in this game. I'm picking Jacob deGrom. Jacob deGrom is going to throw about 13 100-mile-an-hour fastballs, maybe more. He's going to strike out about 15 batters, and the Mets are going to win because of Jacob deGrom. I'm not picking the Mets. I'm just being clear about this. I'm not picking the Mets. I'm picking Jacob deGrom, and then I'm done after that. I'm just picking Jacob deGrom now. All right, then we got Royals and Rays. Rich Hill on the mound, the 43-year-old, 41, 42-year-old who doesn't seem to age against Brady Keller for the Royals. Rays all the way. Go with the streak. Don't bet against the streak. Rays get the win there. Then you got the Braves and the Red Sox. Charlie Morton versus Garrett Richards. I used to think Garrett Richards was horrendous. He has seemed to work his ERA down a little bit into the 3s. He's 4-2 on the season. The Red Sox are mashing the baseball, but the Braves are also mashing the baseball. I like Garrett Richards today. I know that sounds crazy. I think Ronald Acuna leaves the yard about 15 times off Garrett Richards, but the Red Sox still find a way to win. I think they get one more today than the Atlanta Braves. Go with the Red Sox. Then you got the Twins and the Orioles. I picked the Orioles yesterday with John Means on the mound, and they did not win. So do you really think I'm going to pick the Orioles with Dean the Cream Kremer on the mound? Hell no. Twins, Jose Barrios. The Twins are one of the worst teams in baseball. I think they have a worse record than the Orioles, but Jose Barrios is on the mound. They have a better roster. This was a team that we were thinking could win the American League Central. I don't know if they'll win the American League Central. It doesn't look like they will. With the White Sox, it doesn't look like they'll be contending for a wild card. But they're going to beat Dean the Cream Kremer today for the Baltimore Orioles at home. Let's go with the Twins. Then we got the Padres and the Brew Crew. I picked the Brewers yesterday. No, I picked the Padres yesterday. Padres lost. Today, Brewers, Corbin Burns is on the mound against Joe Musgrove. I'm going to go with the Padres in this game. Fernando Tatis is flipping bats like crazy right now. You don't bet against the Padres. I don't care if they lost yesterday. They won about 15 in a row before that. Go with the Padres. Then you got the Dodgers and the Astros. If there's one game on the slate today that you want to watch, it's the Dodgers and the Astros. As you can tell, look what I'm wearing today. Dodger blue all the way. Happy Tuesday, Dodger blue day. I just made that up. But Clayton Kershaw is on the hill against Zach Greinke. I love Zach Greinke. He's the weirdest player in baseball, and I think that is so cool. But I'm going to go with Clayton Kershaw and the Dodgers. Dodgers are just hitting the ball like crazy right now. Max Muncy is the people in the kayaks at Oracle Park in the outfield and right field. They should be on alert when Max Muncy comes to town in San Francisco, because he almost killed people with the baseball multiple times in San Francisco, hitting balls out of the yard. Muncy's on fire right now. Go with the Dodgers. Then you got the Cardinals and the White Sox. White Sox got the win yesterday. No surprise there. Lance Lynn was fantastic, but it's Jack Flaherty day. Giolito's on the mound. Giolito is not very good right now. He's coming off a couple of years where he was a top 10 Cy Young guy, an all-star guy. He doesn't look anything like that. He does not look anything like that. Jack Flaherty day. Go with the Cardinals. Then you got the Rangers and the Angels. I think the Angels suck. I'm going to be honest with you. They're not good at baseball. They weren't good with Mike Trout. They're not good without Mike Trout. As I say it every day, Shohei Ohtani is very good, but he cannot do it all. The Angels win occasionally. They should win today. They're playing the Texas Rangers. The Rangers are also not good at baseball. I'm going to go with the Angels. Two bad teams. Go with the better of the bad teams. Angels. Then you got the Mariners and the Athletics. Mariners won yesterday. Surprising. Cole Irvin's on the mound, though. Athletics, they have been able to get back on top after going downhill, except for that first week of the year. That's why they're one of the best teams in the American League West right now. And then finally, the Giants and the D-backs. I'm writing an article today on the MLB Power Rankings and talking about how every single MLB Power Ranking writer who votes for that should be fired for putting the Giants in the top 5 over the New York Yankees. That's a problem. And also, not even the Giants, that's not the biggest thing. The White Sox should not be in 3rd, and the Yankees should not be in 7th after a sweep. That's a different story. Check that out on baseballspotlight.com. But I'm going to go with the Angels or the Giants right now. Guzman's on the mound, one of their best pitchers, going against Martin for the Diamondbacks. The Giants should not lose to the Diamondbacks, but again, the Giants are 3rd in the National League West. They started the weekend in 1st, and they were never going to get back to 1st in the National League West. Mark my words, the Padres are playing great baseball. The Dodgers are playing great baseball, and the Giants are a middle-of-the-pack team. That's all they are. I'm sorry, Gabe Kapler. Your team is not very good. You're a middle-of-the-pack team. One of the wild card spots is going to go to the Giants or the Dodgers or the Padres, the one that doesn't win the division. And the other wild card spot is up for grabs. I don't think the San Francisco Giants will get it as we get down the stretch here. But who knows? I'm not gonna rain on their parade. But the Giants win today. So that does it, guys, for today's episode of MLB Daily Picks with Tanner Kern, guys. We're 388 and 315 on the season. Let's get to 400 wins. Is it going to happen today? I don't know, but I'm sure going to try. That's all we can do. Thank you for heckling me yesterday on Twitter and Instagram, guys. 3 and 5 yesterday. There were only 8 games on the schedule. That's not even a legit day. But thank you to everyone who heckled me. I will be heckling you today after we win 15 games in a row. So get ready for that. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the Sports 2.0 Network. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow for another episode of MLB Daily Picks.